Hey guys, we're back here for part 2. Let's hop back into our traditional standard event. Best of 3. Currently 2-0. Just as a recap, this is the mono red deck we're running and the board. And let's hop into some matches. Hey guys, if you have been enjoying my channel and would like to help support the content, you can do so at patreon.com/hand_of_justice. I just put together a Patreon page, and it really would help quite a bit in giving me the ability to continue to make great videos here for you guys going forward. Here is what the page looks like. I'll include a description or a link in the description, but this is the page you'll see, and then you'll have an option here of which level you'd like to support at if you are able. We have all the way from dedicated, Justicar, Magister, and Titan levels of support. So with this, you will get early access to my content, and then in addition, at the higher levels, you will also be listed as part of a special thanks at the beginning of each of my videos. So it really does mean the world to me, and thank you guys so much again for supporting. Even if you're only able just to watch my videos and not support monetarily, it does mean a great deal to me. So thank you so much for watching. So I hope you guys have had a great Tuesday so far, and thank you so much again here for watching my content. If you are new here, I do put out a video. I try to put up a video every day. And if you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing, dropping a comment, adding a like, or sharing it with a friend. It really does mean quite a bit to the channel, so I appreciate you guys. All right, we are on the play. This hand looks great. Let's jump in. Okay, red-white. This could be that like Mighty Mouse deck that has kind of like a bunch of aggro and then uses the pump everything +1/+1 guy from the new set. So I'm not sure. So the play here, I think we're going to go Scoundrel and then make a treasure token just to ensure we can hit one of our forges next turn. I don't want to leave it to chance for us to draw the land. Okay, looks like they are, I guess, at least Naya. So yeah, we want to go Forge here, just kind of get the stuff rolling. They might have Elspeth Smite. Let's see. Unfortunately, we did not hit the land, so I think we want to set up some Epicure and Swift Spear action. I don't necessarily think we want to like try to search for the land this turn. I think we just play out 2 threats, and that's okay. And then I think we just... I guess we could push with everything here. They eat one of our Swift Spears and we push like 2 extra damage. I'm not sure that it's worth it this turn for them to just eat something. They probably have a trick also. I guess we could push everything here. They like eat this, eat that. Maybe they have extra nonsense. And I think since we've got Forge going, I'm sort of okay with that. Okay, it looks like they are going to respect the possibility of Monstrous Rage, which is great for us. Okay, they probably take Godric here, I would assume. Okay, but at least we did spike the land. That's pretty nice. Now we can just shove. So maybe they go Sunfall here? I'm not really sure what they do. Questing Druid, Wandering Emperor. Don't think that's going to do it. Guess they could flip Gobakhan, but that doesn't really help them too much. Yeah, that was a really nice draw. Combat math is for blockers. Okay, so we're already hitting them for 2 points. Yeah. So now I think we just go Monstrous Rage on one of the Swift Spears. Probably this one. Just to make it official. And that should do it. Okay, so Forge seems pretty good. They run like mid-sized creatures. PNLR, certainly annoying. But they do have access to greens. They probably got some boom booms. I think that, I guess Questing Druid grows. We probably want some number of barrages just because they do run Wandering Emperor. They potentially could have some other... I guess this hits PNLR also, so that's okay. Probably need to cut the rages out just because they're going to bring in more removal. What else? Frenzy seems really good. Play with Fire actually doesn't do that much. Like, I think it's okay. It's just... yeah, I don't think it does quite as much. Epicure also seems less good. I like Fealty. I think we definitely bring in some number of Fealty. And then actually the barrages seem fine because I think they have enough targets between like the Pias. So maybe like 3 barrage and 4 fealty. It is kind of stacked on the 3 drops, So I suppose we could like cut like Squee for like the 4th barrage. I could see doing that. But I kind of like Squee in here. This feels okay for now. Fortunately, this hand is not going to do it. We really need to hit a 2nd land. This hand is... Oh my god, this hand is much better. Woo! Wow. Oh my lord. So, turn 1 Kumano, turn 2 Kumano, turn 3 Godric. That just seems busted. I guess we could go like... We could keep the Feldon and not go for like the super crazy high roll play and just make sure that we can do it. Oh, God. That way we know we can do everything. And it's not as good as Godric, obviously. But I think this is the disciplined play. Because, I mean, going off is just going to be nuts. If I knew the 3rd land was coming, you better believe Godric would be here. But this way we walk in with a 4/4 Feldon on turn 3. Okay, well there's the Godric anyways, but no lands. That feels good. Yeah, now we're shoving for a lot next turn. And this is actually kind of perfect, because if we draw a land, fealty is so bonkers. Okay. Fortunately, we did not get the land. I think we're pushing for enough that we just got to shove. Like, they can eat one of our Kumanos, go to 11, and then take a whole bunch. The good news is here we probably get the land. Yeah, that's perfect. So next turn we just steal whatever they play and should be lights out. Unless they wipe the board this turn. So they probably go like questing Druid, wait and make a token and hope to like hold steady. That's probably their play. Unless they've got removal. Okay, that seems worse. Yeah, Twisted Fealty seems really good. So then we spread it out. So we swing for 4 in the air. They block here. Take 7, 9. Yeah, they're dead. Unless they have... They could have nonsense. Nope. Yeah, that should do it. Even with Smite? I guess they could have had Smite. 3-0. Yeah, I'm really happy to be getting these reps in with these best of 3 standard events, just kind of in preparation for all the plans that are coming up. Also, I had a look, and I think I misspoke, or at least the thing that I was looking at was looking at the wrong set for Limited next month. So I think that at least the first couple events are still going to be Wilds of Eldraine. So I think like the weekend of the 28th and 29th is an Arena Open, which will be sealed and then draft for Wilds of Eldraine. So we will definitely be getting our Limited on in preparation to that event. But I think pretty much up until that point, I'm going to be focused on Standard. Hand looks great. By the way, I just wanted to make a shout out. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. You guys make it possible for me to have this channel, so I really appreciate all of you who are here watching. Yeah, my days have become very, very busy, and basically, between this and running one other YouTube channel and like my job and all this other stuff, like I just barely have time to make these videos, and I'm very happy that I can, and I want to continue doing so. But anyways, you guys make it possible. Since we know we've got the mana. Alright, for Beanstalk, so they do, I believe they do have Atraxa in this deck. They just also have counters and other nonsense. And I think I don't know if this version runs the whale. This one looks like a Naya version, so I think that version is mostly like blue, white, green colors, so it's yeah. There are probably slight differences, but whatever. Okay, so I think since we know the coast is clear, I'm going to get Squee going here, just to get 2 pieces of plastic. Although, actually, because we know that they could Sunfall next turn, I think it actually maybe, as much as I love Squee, and I do love Squee, it might be safer to get Forge going. What do you think about that? Because like Sunfall gives them like a 4/4 functionally. Yeah, I think Forge is actually probably the slightly more disciplined, safer play here, until we know they don't have Sunfall. And now if they like Sunfall, we can go like Squee plus something. Maybe like Scoundrel into Squee next turn feels pretty good. Okay, and they've got the nothing. So they're probably sitting on like maybe Binding. It's probably their best bet right now. So Phoenix Chick plus Squee. Even if they have Binding, they're at most stopping functionally 2 points of damage. We hit them for 1, 2, 4, 6, 9. And then if this dies, they die. Yeah, it seems to work for me. And then we've got like Lightning Strike back up. So this one hopefully should be in the bag. Okay, we want to bring in the other Forge, the Witchstalker Frenzies, the Twisted Fealties. Probably 2 copies of Barrage just because they run Angel. Or at least I assume they have Angel. Cut the Rages. Epicure doesn't really do much. I mean, it filters and it's nice, but doesn't really... It makes extra plastic for them to use Sunfall on. What else? I guess, like, Play with Fire is not as amazing unless they're running, like, the 2/2, whatever it's called, get in the way and then, like, fix their mana nonsense. And even then, it's, like, okay. So I guess this is kind of like another position where I'm thinking that maybe we, like, cut the Play with Fires, possibly run some number of, like, invasions just so we can, like, set up for, like, post board wipe. But that might be a little bit aggressive. I think actually what I want to do here is cut the Play with Fires and bring in another Barrage just to make sure we have good answers for Angel. Because that's, like, something that could literally stop us from winning. And I think Play with Fire, like, it's okay. It just doesn't do that much. I would love this hand, but we do need more land, so I don't think so. Same problem. Okay, this will have to work. I think we... What's the play? Like, I kind of want to go, like, Kumano, Swift Spear, but it's probably actually right to go, like, keep Godric and 1 Swift Spear. Because, like, we don't have any other spells to, like, make the other Swift Spear, like, super amazing. Like, Frenzy is also nice, but it's early, so hopefully we don't need it. I guess I'll put Frenzy on top like that, yeah. So I think this is probably what we keep. This way we can still get, like, the turn 3 Godric Dream play. I think even though we don't have the 3rd land, that is actually better than having, like, the other Swift Spear. Although maybe I spoke too soon. Here they probably have Binding. Yeah, I mean, I guess if we never draw another land, like, we definitely wanted the other Swift Spear, but I think keeping Godric there is right. Man. They're really not afraid of our Monstrous Rage if they just, like, Virtue when we had mana up. I mean, they're right, but, you know. I don't want Squee here, but I'm just afraid he's not going to connect. Like, what are they holding? Probably Knockout Blow. I guess Knockout Blow kills Godric also. I guess, like, yeah, we could go Squee here. Like, what else do they have that, like, it's either Knockout Blow or possibly Play with Fire, or not Play with Fire, go for the throat, something like that. Squee dies to more stuff, but I think it's okay to get it out there. Okay, they had the binding, so it didn't really matter. Oh, never mind. That was good. That's probably correct that they go for the forge. So this way I'm very happy that we got Squee going. Because now we have another way to, to produce 2 permanents. Virtue. Okay. So we're getting closer. So now we just go push Godric, I think. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Luckily, there's no creatures for them to really... I suppose they can nab Squee. That's kind of awkward. Yeah, I think we just shove with... They might have, like... I guess they could have Sunfall here, which would be annoying. But I think we just shove. Because, like, they're still at 18. We got a lot of work to do. Could also try to, like, search for the land. That doesn't feel great. Let's put the Wicked roll on the Phoenix chick. Alright, so they've got binding, which is annoying. So if we just go Squee and swing in, what do we hit for? We can't go Squee because we need to use Barrage to kill that thing. That's the real answer. So they go up to 17. I think we got to try to kill it, though. I guess the problem is, like, they block something, and then they're just going to binding it. But I think we wait for damage, and then, like, post-combat do this. So, I think that's got to be the play. Although, I guess if they block a 1/1, it's super bad. Oh, God. Yeah, I think... Good Lord. So, like, I don't want them to block a 1/1. So maybe we have to just attack with these two. Like, we're losing some damage, which sucks, but I think it's probably correct. Because if we give them the option, they'll just do it. Yep. This buys us a turn. So they just put this down. They've got Baloth. Okay. We really want to be able to get, like, Phoenix Chick back. But we'd have to get rid of it here. Yeah, this is not looking good. How do we win this game? And they've got the binding for it. Okay. That might be all she wrote. Yeah, Virtue's gonna be a lockout for sure. Yeah, I think this game is over. But I think we boarded pretty much correctly. Like, Play with Fire just isn't big enough. I suppose Play with Fire plus something can get us into, like, Baloth range. Maybe we do need the Invasion of Tarkir. Like, they've got Baloth, so I don't know if they're running Angel. They probably also run Angel. Like, I think we should have some number of barrages. So I think maybe what we could do here... Could see, like, cutting Squee and maybe one barrage for 2 copies of Invasion. It's kind of a hedge. Not sure if it's right. Squee's certainly fine, but we got a pretty stacked 3-drop slot. And we were down to 5. No lander is not going to work. Okay, that sounds better. So like here we do throw back a mountain. Like, we'll be kicking ourselves, I suppose, if we draw one of our 3-drops, but I think we gotta maybe keep a little bit more of a stacked hand. Okay, that's a great draw for us. Okay, most notably here, they do not have access to binding. So I think we just go Invasion, but we go face. Like we could go Swift Spear, but it's just not as mana efficient. I suppose we could flip it, because flip it represents 6, but that gives them more time, which I don't like. The other thing is I suppose we could hold it and go Swift Spear just in case they're getting closer to like board wiping. And this is like damage from the hand, which is worth something. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go Invasion here. Just to be mana efficient. So unless they've got like Smite. Okay, they had the Smite. Because now we can go like Swift Spear plus Frenzy, which I like. Yeah, that's actually perfect. And that'll do it. Okay, 4-0, final boss. I'm actually really excited. Like, I was looking ahead, and there is pretty much like a premiere event almost every single weekend from like now until the end of November. And I would like to play in basically all of them and hopefully cast them all. That's really the point of my channel, is to be able to like spike a win at one of these big events. And I'm hoping that you guys, also do them. And, if you guys spike a win, I would love to hear about it. I mean, that'd be so great to be able to share on the channel. If one of my viewers spikes a win, one of these events, even like possibly using one of the decks that we talk about here. So yeah, would love to hear you guys and hear about your wins. But yeah, a couple months back, if you are new to the channel, I did play in an arena open and made it to day 2, and actually it's the first time I won any money at Magic. I won $500, so that was pretty cool. That was a great set of drafts, so hoping to spike another win would be great. But yeah, if you're interested, I do have that. It should be in my videos, my past videos. There's the Arena Open was cast, and it was a sealed and draft event. I'm kind of thinking also, I've just been letting my rank decay on Mythic. So I might do some games on ladder also a couple of these days, just because, I do want to be able, ideally, to make like the top 250 or top 1200 again. Yeah, this is not going to work with one land here. This looks better. I think against an unknown opponent, I think I'm probably going to throw back maybe like a Play with Fire. Okay, another Atraxa deck. So I think since we've got the land, we can just go for a Wicked token. Okay, that seemed like poorly timed. They could have saved themselves the damage, but... Okay, now we can safely Monstrous Rage. And if we draw land, we can... let's see, I guess... Probably want to Epicure here, let's see. I guess if they have Sunfall, it's a little bit worse. And like we already have creatures with tokens on them. I suppose we could Monstrous Rage on the Scoundrel, and then they'd lose the 1 point for the Wicked. So we would hit them for like 4, 5, 7. They drop to 7. Drop to 6 with the Epicure. Is it better to just shove with the Foundry though? Drop them to 8. It's close. I guess like the Rage is nice because we know it's gonna land. Yeah, I think it's enough better that it's worth going for. I guess if they Sunfall, like they... Do we have any Wicked tokens? No, we don't. So we can hit them for 2... Okay, they have Angel. Angel is bad, but it's not awful. What's the play? So we could play Mountain, swing in with everybody. I guess Angel probably blocks the 1/1. They go to 9. They take 2, 4, 6, 8 to go to 1. Otherwise, we don't attack with a 1/1 and just attack with the 3 2/2s. Force blocks, kill the Angel. Or we dig. What could we draw if we dig? Like Lightning Strike? I don't know that it's that much better, though. I guess if they then have Sunfall, it's pretty awkward. But... yeah, I think this is the play. So I think we have to not attack with a 1/1 so we don't give them the choice of... Let's see, they take 6. Yeah, because they won't die. So we have to force blocks this way. So that Angel has to die. Now if they have Sunfall, it's super awkward. And I guess they either didn't hit the mana or didn't have it. But I think that was the play. Alright, we bring in all the fealties, all the frenzies, probably 2 or 3 barrage. Then I think we cut the rages. Probably cut squee, maybe. Oh yeah, and I think we cut Epicure because it just seems kind of weak in this deck. Tarkir is nice because it sort of is a way to get around Sunfall, or at least it sets up for after Sunfall. So we could cut the Play with Fires and bring in Tarkirs. Do we want another Barrage is the real question. I guess we've got Fealty, Frenzy, and 2 Barrage. I think if I'm being honest, I do want the 3rd Barrage. Yeah. And then maybe just like 1 Tarkir. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I think between like Angel and like Atraxa, having access to Barrage is pretty important. Kind of a slow hand, but I think we actually keep this hand. I mean, we can go Forge. It's pretty great. Like, we don't have really pressure, but if we can get these Forges going. This might not be fast enough. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I'm definitely not in love with the slow draw here. And I guess it also comes down to if they've got binding for our Forges. Okay, that's pretty great. So hopefully they don't have another binding. Okay, now they're representing Emperor, so I think we just do Forge number 2. Okay, no Emperor, or they would have played it. So I don't really know what they're holding. Okay, Archangel? Sure. We're not at a point where we want a Twisted Fealty yet. I guess we could swing in and then like Lightning Strike to finish it off. That's probably correct. We could also just go Godric and swing 4. But like trading with lifelink never feels good, so I think we do want to finish their Angel here if we can. Otherwise, if we go Godric, like we swing 4, they probably block here, gain 3, so they take 1, 3. Yeah, I think it's enough better to try to kill Angel here. Well, I suppose we could actually just Witchstalker Frenzy it. I forgot about that. Yeah, I think we just do that, and then, yeah, that works. Okay, so we Frenzy it. And, like, it doesn't matter if we let it block because these things have trample. Then we can also go Kumano. Yeah, this feels pretty good, because now we can get Godric as like a big boom boom. We're getting close to Atraxa. And like what we want to do is we want to have it set up so that the turn they play Atraxa, we just take it and kill them. Let's see, so we hit them for... We assume they have some piece of removal for Godric, so we hit them for 4/7. They drop to 5. Yeah, this should be good enough because we've got like double Lightning Strike. I think we just go Godric and just see what they do. Okay, I mean, that works too. Oof. 5-0. We swept. All right, let's get those sweet prizes. And now, actually, this is kind of cool. So we now have, because I made top 1,200 last month, I now have 40 play-in points to make that a little bit easier on the bank. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let's take a quick look at the stats. Okay, I don't think it tracked all the games here. I think it's missing a game. I think it should be 17-2. So let me try logging that back in. It takes just a moment sometimes. Oops. Need to go to events. Okay, I guess it's not tracking it for whatever reason. But yeah, so it's showing here 16-2, even though I think our matches are 17 wins and 2 losses. So win rate 89% or higher. So yeah, very happy with the deck. And thank you guys again for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.